most of us have grown up knowing that we only give when we have excess. Today I want us to look at how God multiplies what we give him. 1 Kings chapter 17 verse 7 introduces us to the story of the widow of Zarephath. God sends Elijah to her to be fed by her. She has a little flour, a handful of flour and little oil left. So she wonders whether to give Elijah or to prepare the meal for her son. And then she gives out. It was a risk she was taking. They were risking sleeping hungry with the son. Yet the man of God would have been full. After eating, Elijah gives out a message to her from God. A message that was derived from her obedience to give to the man of God. Elijah tells her that, for thus says the Lord of Israel, the Lord God of Israel, that the flour and oil will not run out until the day when it will rain in Israel. God comes to us many times in form of men, so we have to learn how to appreciate and honor people, whether we know them or not. They could be carrying the answers to our prayers. We have another scenario in Luke chapter 9, verse 10 to 17. This is the story of the little boy who had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. The boy also risked. Maybe he would have gone home and would have been asked by the parents, where is the money from the sales? But by faith, he courageously gave out to Jesus the 5 loaves and bread, the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And what came out is amazing. Jesus multiplied until there were 12 baskets full remaining. The boy got excess also out of the obedience to just give. Whatever it is that we ask God, at times God will ask us to give out our last, the very last thing remaining of us. It could be that money in the account that you have been saving. He asks you to go and sow a seed in a man of God somewhere. Probably you do not even have any other place to get money from. That was your only source of money remaining. And then he's looking out to answer a prayer. It could be your issue of finances. It could be about something that you're struggling with. Anything. It could be anything. So whatever God asks you to give, it is because he wants to multiply it. It is never a waste with God. Whatever you give him, he'll multiply and give it back to you, a full measure, shaken, pressed, and running over. In all these situations, you find that it is God who shows up. God shows up in our desperate situations, so as to, in our weakest situations, so that to glorify himself. Some of the needs in our life, God will answer by asking you to release your last. So whatever conviction you'll get from that, please follow whatever instruction it is. It is never a waste with God. It is never a waste with him.